Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is doing good. I'm glad to be here. Welcome to another episode of Gavin Richard Presents. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes today. I'm going to be very brief. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm just out here in good old Lafayette. I was doing a little traveling, some court case stuff, and I had a show last night. I did real good. We briefly hit on some things. I was at the worst open mic beer garden I was featuring out there. So that was fun. So hope everybody's good, and thank you for everyone that came out to support. I want to talk briefly about this, and I'm going to post this later on today, but it came across the headlines from I believe it was People magazine, but it has been all over the internet that the next man to fall from the Me Too movement, I thought it would have been somebody older like Danny Glover or Samuel L. Jackson or even Denzel. But any woman that got, assaulted by Denzel, I hope they wait till after the Equalizer too. But just saying, if that did happen, but uh, they'll pull that movie if he did. But no, I saw that Jamie Foxx is next. Now, what's interesting when I read the story was that Jamie Foxx was accused of slapping a woman. Sorry, I get these headlines, highlights that come up, those notifications. Yeah, from Yahoo. Yeah, what I was saying was Jamie Foxx was accused of slapping a woman with his penis in her face. Now, this happened in 2002 when he was living in Las Vegas at the time, according to the woman's statement. She did not file a police complaint just yet. But here, okay. First things first, how did his penis get into your face to begin with? We have to even analyze and understand that. I mean, were you drunk? Are you a midget? Like how how close did he have to be to even do that? I don't know all the details of it, other than what she's saying. And Jamie Foxx did come out through his attorneys and representatives, and he said that that was a lie, that that did not happen, and he was actually looking to pursue some type of legal action against her as a result of it, because Jamie Foxx has beat the television show on Fox now, Beat Shazam. He, of course, is a Academy Award winner. He's an Oscar nominated actor as well, and winner with Ray. He's done. I remember him from In Living Color when back in the '90s. That's actually how I grew up on Jamie Foxx. So it's not but it's not a surprise right now that all of these male celebrity actors and comedians are now getting their wake up call, because anybody can be called now. Could be Sam Jackson that could be next. It could be Danny Glover, and it's getting to the point of being so absurd that this type of stuff is going on, and that it's even being allowed in the court and in public disclosure and in the public court of public opinion. Everybody now who is accused of something is presumed guilty until proven guilty. That's similar to what you had with the Bill Cosby case. He was not presumed innocent until proven guilty, but presumed guilty until proven guilty. And he didn't have a fair trial. He did not have a judge that I thought, conducted the court properly, from allowing witnesses, hearsay evidence, allowing alleged victims to testify to things that were outside the statute of limitations and so highly prejudicial. And in fact, and I've already done a video on this, what Bill Cosby was on trial for was not rape. It was actually it's a sexual assault, and it's a battery, but it is not the worst. There are varying grades, of course, of crimes, and that was not the worst of the worst. Obviously, rape, with a dangerous weapon, or is obviously a more severe crime, and there's a more severe penalty for it. Nevertheless, Bill Cosby could possibly face 30 years for all three counts. The max you can get, if I'm not mistaken, on each is would probably be 10, might be looking at 10 years apiece. There's a great chance at appeal, especially from the jurors on down. The juror who spoke out before the case even started, saying, let's go ahead, he's guilty anyway, and was allowed to stay on. The fact that there weren't enough black and female jurors, that's a 14th Amendment violation. So you also have the Fifth Amendment violation where the prosecutor took Cosby's deposition and used it against him when Cosby never waived his self-incrimination rights. So, and all of this is precedent, but yet they were allowed to do this by breaking the law. And I was talking with Drew's True Show, Drew Hempkins, and we talked about it before, and he was saying, they were allowed to do all of these things, breaking protocol, breaking ethical rules, breaking the law, the prosecutor campaigning on Bill Cosby, and so forth. And I brought that point up of all the court cases that are still binding court cases, from Shepard versus Maxwell, Graham versus the United States. Those are still the laws of the land, as they say. Yet, they were allowed to break those. And because they were allowed to break those laws and those rules, now we're seeing a purge of every black male entertainer. As Eddie Griffin said, entertainer's image is tarnished. O.J. Simpson murdered 2 white people, even though there was evidence to show that it was planted, and there was probable cause, as I've spoken with Judge Joe Brown, against Mark Furman for obstructing a crime scene as well. And I've gotten into OJ. We can go there another day, but you just get the idea and I think that that's actually the reason why you're seeing this stuff with Cosby now and all of these black men. There's a purge ever since that crime. So, O.J. Simpson kills 2 white people. Kobe Bryant rapes a white woman in Colorado. And if you remember in that case, the woman's, when they looked at her the DNA kit, they found 5 different semens in her from the previous night. So it was highly prejudicial. It would have been look extremely bad for the prosecution to bring a woman up like that when the DNA experts get up there and analyze and say we have 5 different semen. So, this makes her look like she was actually having a party down there. So the same thing, but you get what I'm saying. So that's why Kobe got exonerated. And then you had, after Kobe, you had Michael Jackson molested 80-something kids and still counting now. And even one of the guys, ever since Michael passed away, one of the men who testified on his behalf has now stated that Michael actually did molest him, yet he didn't say anything at the trial. He testified in his behavior in Michael's defense, and he got money. He's looking to get money from the state, obviously. So you have all of that, and Cosby, of course, and we got Morgan Freeman. You even had Stan Lee. It's a blow. Stan Lee is not a black man, but there's definitely an attack on heterosexual men, I could say, in particular, and black men get the worst of it. So with that being said, I don't know every detail about what happened with Jamie Foxx, but for someone to slap your penis, just thinking about that, you got to ask several questions like, well, ma'am, were you drunk? Were you laying on the bed? Was he standing over you? Were you on your knees already? How did this even happen? And if she can't answer those basic questions, then, we just have to ignore it, and take it for what it is. It's just one person saying something crazy and there's no proof to it. Then I can't go ahead and lynch Jamie Foxx. And that's what we're doing today. That is what we're doing today, unfortunately. So I just wanted to say that right quick and just be on the lookout. We'll see who's going to be next. But the purge is real. And speaking of which, I saw that Rose McGowan, who actually was the woman that was complaining about Harvey Weinstein, one of the women, she got indicted on cocaine charges shortly after she went public with that. So, I don't know what to believe anymore today, guys. But also think Harvey Weinstein is going to. He's not. Well, anyway, I just wanted to be brief, guys. That's it for me, and I just wanted to send my piece. So you all have a good Thursday. Make it productive. Do something nice for somebody. We got too much negative stuff going on. Let's do something positive. Y'all have a good one.